Yeah, awesome. Hello and good morning to you. Happy Thursday. Excited to be back doing the second broadcast live again after having a little bit of time off. Definitely missed you guys. Glad to be back. So, anyway, here we go. You may remember about a week or two ago. Let me pull up my notes here. About a week or two ago, we did a little experiment, okay? And it was to actually show you that ADHD medication is not made with meth. And you can find that video in our video archive. But today, I'm going to show you why that is and what makes meth so different from amphetamines. And different enough, actually, to put it in prescription medicine. And, well, as you know, many of us do use that for our own treatment or even for our children, okay? So, guys, are you familiar with CBD? CBD oil, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you do, because I kind of figure a lot of you know about CBD because that is the latest rage out there right now. I've tried it, I like it, but think about CBD for a minute, okay? CBD oil and some of their biggest selling points, okay? Go ahead and list them in the comments if you want to. Some of the things that really, really help market CBD. Some of the huge things that they advertise when they are wanting you to try CBD, okay? We know helps with sleep, pain relief, list, a whole list of things, right? And they also say that it's certain brands are more water soluble, so that means your body absorbs it differently. But above and beyond that is this lack of THC, okay? Or in a very like microscopic amount. Like some of the CBD oil, they actually say like has the no THC whatsoever in it. And then some of it they will say is just such a tiny little percentage that it might show up on the drug screen, so they wouldn't recommend it, but it's not enough to do anything, right? So the big thing about that, as we know, is CBD oil is not marijuana. They're not the same. And people don't go around calling it marijuana because it's not marijuana. It's CBD. And it's CBD because they take that THC out of it. Okay? If not a huge part of it, they take all of it out. All right? And that is the component that is the psychoactive drug part that gets you high. That's the part that gets you high. So when you talk about CBD, people aren't using it in reference to, oh my God, you're going to get stoned, right? Because they know that's what they take out of it. You're not going to get stoned on CBD, okay? Now, pretty much kind of like the same way, all right, Adderall is not meth. Adderall is not meth, okay? In fact, Adderall is not even made with meth at all. Adderall is made with, as we've discussed last time, amphetamines. And there is a difference, okay? Amphetamines is not the same as methamphetamines. Methamphetamines and amphetamines are different, okay? And here is, if you want to think about it on these terms, a really great way that you can help remember the difference, okay? Much like the relationship between CBD and marijuana, okay? You're left with amphetamines when you chemically alter methamphetamines, aka meth, when you alter that enough and take out that component that gets you high, okay? So chemically, methamphetamine and amphetamine have very similar structures, okay? But that's that one difference allows meth to come into your brain quicker than amphetamine can, okay? So the way that meth comes into your brain is different than the way it comes in when it's amphetamine. Okay, so they take out that component there. So basically, what that means is when you are taking meth or methamphetamines, okay, you still have that component that allows the brain to absorb quicker and react quicker and more intensely. So you really get this rush, this high, this quick, intense high or euphoria feeling or whatever it is you want to call it when you're stoned on meth. Okay, so that's what that is. And when you use amphetamines, basically they are taking that element out. Okay, they are taking that out. So you're not going to get that high. Now, if you don't have ADHD, then you are going to feel a different mental state. You're going to want to do things, feel a little happier, a little more euphoric, those kinds of things, but it's not going to hit you the way it does if you were just taking meth like off the street. Okay? And as we know, if you do have ADHD, okay, what that does is that brings your brain up to speed. I hope my volume's working. I think it is. That brings your brain up to speed along with everybody else's, okay? Which we can do all of that on yet another episode because it's really kind of cool how that works. It's like a paradox effect, right? But for the most part, just wanted you guys to know that main difference between the meth and the amphetamine, because we talked about it last time, is the fact that very much like CBD oil and marijuana, kind of like that relationship, they are taking out that component. They are altering it enough that that component, they're taking that out so you don't get that intense, quick high that you would get as if you were doing meth. Okay, so wanted you guys to know that today. I don't think I have anything else in my notes here, just double checking real quick, and that's it. That's it. So I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I do want you guys to know that I appreciate when you jump on here, leave me comments and all of that. And I don't really respond to people or react when I'm on the live because I get easily distracted and I try to stay on point here, but I do go back and read those later. So I do go and answer questions and respond. So feel free to leave your comments for us and have a wonderful day. I will be seeing you sometime next week. Take care. Love you guys. Now to find the off button. Here we go. Stop.